I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive...
Knights, soldiers, students, defend the front. Reinforcements are on the way.
Put me in there.
Oh no.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
That's my cue.
I'll go.
Stay focused.
Let us away.
Let's take them out. I will get the victory.
Battle.
Predictable.
I'm strong.
Shots!
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were headed.
That won't do. The strongholds to the east and west are our rally points for reinforcements. Retake!
Wow, amazing.
Appreciate it.
Not good enough. Much needed.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the sea. The time.
Now I can do
All right.
I owe you one.
Yeah, how lovely.
to go.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping.
How sweet. Stop!
Too easy.
How boring.
The nobles.
Enlighten.
Put me in there. Huh. This guy seems real familiar.
You dastard!
Nah, that doesn't matter right now.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
I owe you one. Thanks for helping.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Predictable.
I will.
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty. Now, I lay it on the... Lady Edelgard, I'm so...
A striking display.
was nothing.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Watch and learn. Too easy.
No use!
Predictable.
Such a shame. There are people in the Empire you truly care about too. I wonder what will become of them. I can afford to fall back. We still have...
That's both strongholds. It appears we were right on time.
I can feel...
This'll make the job.
not setting a very good example.
The better to...
Hey, not bad.
Think very carefully about whether you wish to raise your sword against the Empire, or if you will offer it to us in fealty. And after you've thought it through, if you still wish to fight, I won't stop you. I will simply use...
Whoa.
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops, and give my uncle the...
What?
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands. No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
What is going on? What now?
Why did you come? In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun. Part 2. Silver Snow. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions, those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you. Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing...
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned. Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Unbelievable.
Why am I even here? I know they won't come, but here I am anyway. How has it already been 5 years? Time stops for no one, I suppose. Huh? It's you! What are you doing here? For me? Highly doubtful. So you were alive. What have you been doing all this time? Choking at a time like this. Well, if you don't wish to tell me, I won't try to persuade. All that matters is this. Will you return to the Empire with me? As expected, I knew your answer before I had even asked the question. That means we're enemies now, you and I. My teacher, the time for discussion has come to an end.
Even though our swords may cross as they do now. There's no denying that our chosen paths never will. Goodbye, my teacher. When next we meet, one of us will breathe their last.
Who is it? Is that... It's you! Yes, it has been. But this is no time for casual... After you disappeared 5 years ago, do you have any idea how dire the church's situation? Where were you? And what were you doing all of those... You slept for 5 years. You should know that Rhea also disappeared after the battle at Garreg. Since then, the Knights have been fully devoted to searching for her. It is possible. However, the Empire has... Even if that were the truth, there is no way for us to confirm. We have searched all over, but we have reached an impasse. Unless we do something, our efforts to find Rhea and rebuild the church will be stalled indefinitely. Our opportunity to strike back is close at hand. Sadly, we are short on military strength. However, now we have you. Do you recall what Rhea told you 5 years ago? She asked for you to take her place should anything ever happen to her. She entrusted you with... Then I beg of you, please heed her words. It is up to you to lead us, and to defeat the Empire. No, to defeat Edelgard. There is a very good reason, but it is not yet time to divulge it. Just know that without you, we have no hope.
Sir, bandits have entered the area. They stole some hidden weapons and they're heading for the town. So that might be where they're...
Vile thieves! Even with the Knights gone, I cannot believe they would dare trespass here. This is unforgivable. Come.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Looters deserve no forgiveness! After them!
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Stop the thieves! Retrieve our stolen...
What's my strategy? Predictable.
Guide me well. Haven't with the...
Watch and learn. This
We had no place to go, so we came back to Garrick Mach. But then... Huh? Professor?
Looks like there's a fight. I'm ready to join the battle.
It is confirmed that Professor is alive. I will be... cooperating.
What are you doing here? Never mind, we'll have to talk later. Help us with these...
I will prevail. More fighting. I'm growing.
Put me in there.
predictable. Predictable.
Professor, you're alive after all. Well then, I am quite pleased with my choice to come.
Professor? Never mind. We have to focus on winning this fight.
Lend us a hand. Let's beat them back.
I went back to Bridget once, but I had to be returning to Foglin.
Well done. Ready for anything. I'm awake.
I do this for all of us.
If we split our troops in two, we can attack from the north and the south to trap their...
Everything I've done has led to...
I owe you one.
For Bridget, I find strength.
Predictable.
No use.
There is still...
Sweet of you.
Appreciate it.
Now is the...
Watch and learn.
My understanding.
No! I'm not the one you want! I guess I've got no choice!
You're making me look bad.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
He has some treasure from the monastery, too. haven't we?
You should yield me a tidy profit. I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
That man used to be a merchant here at the monastery. He must have fallen on hard times to take up with those thieves. It seems we were able to expel the bandits who were hiding in Garreg Mach. How fortuitous that you students should gather at the monastery like this.
We made a promise with the professor. That was 5 years ago to the very day.
We all gave our promise to be meeting here when the Millennium Festival arrived.
Though the one who came up with that plan is not here. Edelgard. Still, how incredible that those present gathered despite the terrible state of things.
The most incredible part of it is that you didn't oversleep and miss the reunion.
So, that is the reason. Professor, the monastery is safe because of your... I am now fully convinced that you are the only one who can... Ah, so you have finally accepted. On the very day I return to Garreg Mach, you awaken and This is no mere coincidence, but rather the work. Actually, well, it will be easier to just show you. Come with me. I realize that since you've been slumbering for so long, you have no idea what has transpired in the various... Allow me to explain. After the Battle of Garreg Mach, there was a change of regime in the kingdom. House Blaiddyd suffered a series of brutal massacres, which claimed the lives of Dimitri and Regent Rufus. The kingdom capital fell and was absorbed into the Empire as the Fargus Dukedom, which is now under Cornelia's control. Some still resist the Empire. As of now, Rodrigue of House Fraldarius is at the center of... In the Alliance, Claude leads the faction that opposes the Empire, and Lawrence leads those who have sided with them. The front lines are ever in motion, but the war effort has stagnated overall. In short, both the Kingdom and the Alliance have been swallowed up by the Empire and are on the verge of collapse. We must gather our generals and soldiers under your command and reverse this dire situation. Flayn, look! The professor has returned to us.
What do you mean? Oh, goodness! It really is you, I cannot believe you are still of this world! We were so worried we would never see you again. I forgot something important at the Holy Mausoleum. I told my brother that I had to go back for it no matter what, and so here I am.
After we finished here, we were going to continue our search for Rhea. But now that you are here, things have changed. We must not waste this opportunity. We shall send word to the knights scattered all across the land. The time has come for the Knights of Seiros to return to action. We are counting on you, Professor.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Guardian Moon. A king without a kingdom. Having parted ways with Edelgard, former students of the Black Eagle House now work alongside the Knights of Seiros at Garreg Mach. They begin to create a resistance army strong enough to take on her Imperial forces.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Seta told us everything. From here on out, you will have our aid.
I am so grateful that everyone is safe. I am sorry things are moving so rapidly, but there is something we must discuss. The time has come to make our true stand against the Empire. Our base will be Garreg Mach Monastery. The interior is in less than prime condition, but we should be able to utilize it much the same as we had before.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
It may be an area of importance, but it is far removed from the front line. Considering the burden of transport, it is possible they are not paying too much attention.
Nothing escapes the Emperor. They must...
Professor, what do you think? I see. Then it must...
The town and surrounding hamlets are still present. And though far from abundant, the church still has funds at its disposal.
That's true. Professor, I think we can leave expanding our army to my brother. He was always good at negotiating, and I believe he is best...
In that case, I have a request. Please allow my soldiers to join your ranks as well. House Sire already tried taking on the Emperor. As a result, our territory was stolen from us. As a consequence, I do not have many soldiers left to speak of. But those I have are yours to command.
I feel like I should tell you that I've been protecting some kids who lost their parents in the war. They're in the town right now, but maybe we can move them to the monastery? I'm sure they'd be happy to chip in however they can.
Yes, I understand. I will make the necessary arrangements.
I nabbed some valuables from my house. Father is with the Emperor now. It's not much, but it's yours.
I don't have a thing to contribute. In fact, I'm still in my same old clothes.
I've been wandering on my own for 5 years. I won't go back to that house or my father, that's for sure.
I understand. Leave it to me. No labor is too great if it means saving Fodlan.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time, I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battle...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among... Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this. Do you recall the incident 5 years ago involving a suspicious individual in Garreg? These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that...
Oh no.
I thought that might be of interest to you. Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence. As soon as I mentioned that suspicious guy... But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I would... But he probably wouldn't have. Now those nights, we both know it.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Cut it out, Linhardt.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time. Guess I should have kept my opinions about your painting to myself.
Maybe you should.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together.
Alone together? That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean...
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhardt? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
I was just saying what I think. Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard, too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart. You won't fool me!
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you.
Don't say stuff like that.
Linhardt, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom?
I was hunting earlier, and the land gifted me with lots of game. It was all brought by me to the kitchen.
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop right there.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work and care is given right after the hunting. Giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice spread. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me? I'm not much of a cook.
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of, but I am without enough firewood for the smoking. I am needing more than I was thinking. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be cooked.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. Please, do you have any suggestion for what you have much wisdom for giving? So I am hoping you...
Okay, let me see. Easy to afford. You know, there were a good number of desks and chairs in the ruined... Some of the stuff there is salvageable. There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would...
Is that factual? I was not knowing that.
Well, I wouldn't say. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhart.
Pardon?
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. I can point out the choice smoking wood. Then I'll have to help haul it all back.
It would give me great happiness. There's no—
Please stop with the praise. All right, fine. I'm just that nice.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadette?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain— She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived— Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going—
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta. A daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You are not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plant.
Maybe I should not—
Why not? Carnivorous—
yes. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have—
why?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you—
So, you're saying you— it's getting kind—
Why are you getting so worked up?
A long time—
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together, and my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be— Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a—
That's true. Yeah, I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that—
Hey! I said—
Sorry. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again.
Yeah, I'm glad—
Come on, Bernadetta, open up. Why are you so mad at me? I have no clue what this is about, but I'm—
You have no clue? Don't you remember? Yes, you did. You did all come— But the worst thing was carrying me off twice.
What are you even talking about?
Don't act like you never took me to that place.
What place? Why won't you— Oh!
Because you hold me around like a piece of luck.
Again! Why are you—
Don't act all surprised. How would you feel to be yanked around like that?
I'm sorry. I was just excited to show it to you. I'm real sorry about—
You are?
I definitely do. And I feel awful about it. Anything you want. I want to show you how serious—
Well, all right. I'd like— But promise me 2 things first.
Anything.
No carrying. No pulling around.
Sure, of course. No problem. But that was 3 things? No.
That was 1 thing. Be gentle.
Okay. Sorry.
I want you to promise not to take any—
All right. I can promise that.
Come on. If you really want to apologize, hurry—
On it. Here we are. Look at that.
This is it. The same view. After all that time inside.
This little bit of sunshine? You really gotta get it. From now on, I'm gonna take you to all sorts of different— I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't take any— Just you and me, all right?
What? But— Okay.
What? Hey, Petra.
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor really—
Caspar.
Oh, whoa, okay.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed by the Empire, and so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep...
A deep wish? What?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting when you are speaking of your father. It is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing. So...
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you haven't stabbed me yet. So you obviously want me to live more than you want me to, I hope?
That must be the truth. More than all of it. I am not wishing to be losing you.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you. And I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally, and you had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. I want to be more like you. I promise, you won't regret—
You have my gratitude for your understanding. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and—
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more—
Hey, Caspar.
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training.
More training?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals. Unlike—
Me?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Well, excuse me. Maybe I'm just another dull guy.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like... well, I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Nope. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need a minute. I was not...
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh?
Though I suppose relationships like that can also...
Now I know you're messing with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone, it might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together.
I haven't really thought about... I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound... But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our... Let's just focus on staying good.
Good idea. Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a... Hello?
What?
You can hear me. That's good.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. When you finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for some...
I'll pass. I don't like sweet. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
Felix, that's rude. I thought we were on the same side in this war. Anyway, you sound like you're shooing away a stray cat. Shh. I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly... Maybe instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some western spice. Does that sound good, Felix?
You're distracting me. When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace.
Finally.
I passed.